We completely destroyed Barcelona. We took them in their own game. That's what people say, testing your own medicine, right? Tiki-taka, quick moving, bam, bam, Estevao Willian. What a goal, what a talent we have. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ogs, your own brother. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. We are going to see what is happening the day after Chelsea smashed Barcelona at Stamford Bridge. Happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Americans and Canadians and everybody pretty much around the world, because Thanksgiving is not only for Americans anymore. It's everywhere. People celebrate that. Just be thankful about something, right? Life might be very difficult, but be thankful to be alive. Be thankful for your mother, your family, girlfriend, and all that, right? Be thankful for something. Say thanks to God. Tomorrow is another day, and it will be okay, okay? Be positive. That's the message that I want to pass to everybody watching this video. Everything is going to be all right. So, people, what are we going to discuss about in this video? Let's move on very, very quickly. Wow, this guy who took this picture, he deserves a raise. Born is the king. I think this should be Didier Drogba. No, Drogba is like Drogba legend, right? The orange one, orange and black. Born is the king. Probably it could be also the banner for Didier Drogba or somebody else at Stamford Bridge. Remind me in the comment section down below. This is perfect. Look at that picture. This brother is gonna be the new king of Stamford Bridge, the new king of English football. So Estevao is generational. He just joined the top of the top, right? Estevao, Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, the same. So look what I'm talking about here, right? So teenagers to score in their first 3 Champions League start. We're talking about start here, okay? When they started their games, they scored in their 3 consecutive games. Kylian Mbappe, Estevao Willian, Erling Haaland. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we got the best deal. Can you believe it? Somebody like Endrick cost Real Madrid more money than what we paid for Estevao. Very good about the investment. This brother is going right to the very top. Fingers crossed he doesn't get injured. You know, Barcelona fans and also Manchester United, Arsenal, let's say fans from other teams, before the games, they talked a lot. The debate today is going to be over because Yamal is going to teach Estevao a lesson of football and you're going to come and apologize. Blah, 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 blah. Who's laughing now? Who's the GOAT? Look at Trey. Chelsea fans will apologize for starting this debate today. Hello, who's laughing? But you know, some account on social media, they are just like trigger you. They push you to say something because that's how they make their money. So they're just looking for a reaction. But a lot of stuff were said before the game and after the game. I saw Barcelona fans saying, "Oh, Chelsea are celebrating as if they just won the, you know, the World Cup, or they just won the Champions League, blah blah." But before that, the same people were praising Yamal and how Barcelona were going to destroy Chelsea. Robert Sanchez, he said Cucurella has Lamine, or had Lamine in his pocket. Yeah, I like the quote. I like the quote because it's true. And then he said again, every player can be considered good until he comes to the Premier League. Yeah, play your Mickey Mouse League over there in Spain, win 100,000 trophies against Elba, against teams that nobody heard of. Win everything, you know, in your Farmers League. But when it comes to the Premier League, and then you're going to get found out. People said how Yamal, the first time that he was going to play against a team from the Premier League, and he's going to show the level. My friend, you are a gangster until you got punched in your freaking face. And that's what Chelsea did to Yamal and Barcelona. Everybody is a gangster until the real gangster walked in the room. By the way, I just made a video on the GFC. Yeah, remember the name. GFC YouTube channel. I talked about the Champions League match week 5. Mbappe scoring 4 goals. And all that. Arsenal unstoppable. And Liverpool collapsing completely. Manchester City also losing. Tottenham Hotspurs losing. So if you are interested in watching other teams and other kind of videos, go on the GFC YouTube channel to watch more content. Let's move. Yeah, that's what I just said here, okay? Everybody is a gangster until a real gangsters walks in the room and everybody is quiet. And this is the message that I'm sending to Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal are incredible, unstoppable, blah, 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 blah. Until you play Chelsea Football Club and then we beat you at Stamford Bridge. I'm so ready for the game on Sunday. Bring in Arsenal. I'm ready. Are you ready? Show some support to the Blues, even though you know who's going to referee that game? Anthony Taylor. We have time to complain about Anthony Taylor, but I'm very positive about the game on Sunday. We are going to win that game. In previous games, they smashed us 5. We drew a few games. Robert Sanchez passing the ball to Rice, blah, 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 blah. But this time, my friend, we are going to make a statement. Barcelona had scored 53 consecutive matches. 53 every single game. They win or they lose, they score goals. Until they went to Stamford Bridge, the rest is history. Put some respect on Enzo Maresca's boys, okay? All right, breaking news. Chelsea have reopened contact with Maignan representatives with a view to signing him on a free transfer this coming summer. The Frenchman does not intend to extend his contract with AC Milan. Should Chelsea complete any transfer, they will look to offload Philip Jorgensen to free up room in the squad, according to Sasha. Sasha is a very good account, well connected with the French-speaking players like Malo Gusto. If you see Badiashile, Disasi, people like that, he's well connected because he's there in France. He's from Belgium, I think, but he lives in France. Anyways, I know him very well. That's what I'm talking about. He's one of those in the French community. We know him very well, Sasha. So, remember before the World Cup, I really pushed for Maignan to come to Chelsea. And then we went to the World Cup. We won. Robert Sanchez was absolutely amazing. This season he started good. Some games he's very poor. You know, he been 50-50, but overall good goalkeeper. Philip Jorgensen, apparently he wanna go and play more football to have a chance for his national team. You know, it is what it is. Now, thinking about how good Mike Penders is a Strasbourg. I don't want to block the way to him. But what I'm thinking is Penders need to develop at least 2 years at Strasbourg. And if somebody like Maignan is on free, it's very difficult to pass an opportunity like that because it's going to create more competition. And I think Maignan is going to get the #1 spot. He's like 30 or 31. That is the prime. That is the prime for a goalkeeper. That is very, very young for a goalkeeper. Robert Sanchez is like 29. So the difference is like the one year between the two. And in the long term, I think Penders is going to be Chelsea #1. And Maignan, by that time, could leave. So let me know what you think about this situation. Should we bring him? Do you think it's going to create more problems in the team? Or you think bring him in and let them compete with Robert Sanchez? All right, people, let's continue very quickly. I don't want to make this video too long. Dastan scored in the Champions League on Wednesday, and he became the first player ever from Kazakhstan to score in the Champions League game. He's already signed for Chelsea Football Club, and Chelsea are building a team that nobody want to play against. Look at the level of greed. This is so greedy, you know. Dana Evangelista, 17 years old. Okay. Dana Ordonez, 16 years old, from Ecuador, that we signed. Evangelista is from Brazil. He's the nephew, I think, of Gabriel Magalhaes, who plays for Arsenal. Giovanni Kenda, who, by the way, scored in the Champions League on Wednesday, 18 years old. Estevao Willian, 18 years old. Kendry Paes, 18. Mike Penders, 20. Josh Anchapong, 19. Reggie Walsh, 17. And even you put Ibrahim, you know, Rabaj. Ibrahim Rabaj. He's like 17 at the moment. Dastan, that I just talked about, 17 years old. And you can find a lot of youngsters in that Chelsea team. The future is bright in this football club. Anyways, people, Estevao been talking, and he said that against Barcelona, it was definitely the most special moment in my career, and I hope I keep scoring more in the years ahead. And some fake news came out to say Barcelona want to sign Estevao. They don't even have money. This guy is in jail for 7-9 years at Chelsea. Don't worry about it. He's going to be a legend at Chelsea. He was also linked with Real Madrid, but that is normal. When you are a good player, you're going to be linked with Real and Barcelona, but he's going nowhere. Estevao is here to stay.